Hello everyone, Alyssa Reynolds here, medium, intuitive reader, and overall imaginist. It is finally just about springtime, at least in the way that we calculate it via our calendars. I love springtime. It's my favorite season. I love the vibrant energies, the freshness, the newness, the fact that we can finally go outside and it's sunny and it's warm and it's not too hot. And there are flowers everywhere. Everything just smells so new. The other thing I really love about springtime is the fact that it's spring cleaning, which I am not the sort of person who enjoys cleaning on a regular basis. I do it because I really value having a clean environment, but I don't love doing it. But when it comes to spring, I am so excited about pulling out all sorts of papers and books and shuffling furniture and absolutely upending, turning around my physical environment that I am in. And I also really, really enjoy doing the same internally and taking multiple days out in nature and during meditations to really intentionally take stock of who I am in that moment and the different things that have built me to that moment, and whether or not those things are things, and when I talk things, I mean experiences, people, daily practices, thoughts, whatever it is. Are any of those things still serving me and still helping me? And what else can I be doing to keep myself moving on the path that I want to be going on forward? So this time of year is so much about that spring cleaning, inside and outside. Right? Doing that, I cannot recommend it enough. It will allow you to connect so much more with all the energies that are flowing at this time of year, especially right now. We've got a lot of energy that is coming in at us, and just ask to be more open, to be more connected, and allow it, and so you will become. Make sure that you're getting out in nature more, though if you're in an area where it is starting to be spring, I shouldn't have to prompt you. It's such a lovely time of year. And for the springtime today, I pulled a particular set of cards that really clearly emphasized all these things that I'm talking about, and more. So first, the most important thing with springtime, that spring cleaning, comes out of this card, the Tower, which a lot of people find terrifying, but I love it because it is about that renewal. It's about tearing down any of those walls, any of those pillars, those structures that you have built up, both mental and physical, that are keeping you from moving toward whatever it is that you desire. Okay. It's time to be acknowledging those and then tearing them down. Let go of them. And to help you do that, it's so important to remember that we're one and the one is all. Where all is one and one is all. Whichever way around you want to say it, it really is just eternally circular as much as the world is, which is the other card I pulled. And this card is about that connection. It's about being in tune with who you are in that moment, both inside and out, and with the moment in the world around you. So go outside, hug that tree, dance along the beach, walk along the beach, climb a mountain, whatever it is, and get connected with the energies that are flowing all around you. And remember that you are energy, just as the energy is all around you. Everything is one. And that means that whatever you do desire, it is only you that is stopping you. So tear down those walls, get out, and start taking steps toward whatever it is that you're desiring. Because right now is a time of change. And that couldn't be even more clear than this card, the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of change. It's the card of cycles. It's the card of things ending and things beginning. And it can be many, many things that are ending or beginning. Small things and big things. You could be making just a little change in your diet. You could be trying to meditate for a little bit longer, or you could be moving to a new city, to a new house, changing to a new job, whatever it is. These are all part of that change, all part of that development, and it's all part of growth. Spring is so much about growth. And just like with a garden, new things cannot grow until you've pulled out those old things. And to really pin down how we can start pulling out those old things, because I know when we talk about go within and use your intuition and meditate, that sometimes those things are really ambiguous, almost as ambiguous as this card. I love this card, the Hermit, which is all about seeking and going within and just focusing upon yourself. And what I do, specifically at this time of year, when it is time to do that spring cleaning, both in my physical environment and within, I begin to take stock of who I am in that moment. And for me, what I visualize is a lighthouse upon a cliff. The grass is green, the rock is white, and the sea churns and rolls in and out of a twinkling starry sky. The door of the lighthouse is red, as is its roof, and inside is a spiraling staircase that winds and winds past many rooms. Each of these rooms is full of a different collection of objects, different people, and different experiences that repeat over and over. There are books and scrolls and hats and shoes, flowers and blankets, pieces of string, and all the way up to the very top, there is a large room with big red chairs and a small table with a single yellow rose that glows by a low fire, and in front of that fire a Siamese cat sleeps. A little breeze trickles in to the room, making the fire dance and sparkle, and that comes from a large window that is just a little bit open, because there is a badger sitting at that window, peering out and watching the stars. Past this room, there is one last door and 3 stairs that lead up to the beacon room. In this room, the beacon glows so bright in the dark, and it sends a long road of light out across the rolling sea. And across this rolling sea, weaving in and out of that road of light, is a song that is carried by the waves, and it rolls back toward me. Now is the time when the coda of that song is arriving, and the turn of the wheel slows for a moment, it rests, and it remembers, and it knows. And then the moment passes, and another begins, and another. And there is that remembrance that it is time to keep turning and to keep rising. This cycle has been going on for many turns, and it will continue for always. And all we must do is walk forward and shed our winter coats and rise out of hibernation, seeking the home that we all came from. When I have gone through the rooms that I know are coming from the moments that have built me to who I am in that moment, I thank them, and then I close the door and I let them go. And I go on to the next door. I recognize them. I thank them, and then I close the door and I let them go. The lighthouse is always turning and moving. Doors are appearing and disappearing, shaping who I am in every moment. And when I am finished, I leave the lighthouse, walking down that spiral staircase, out the red door, and on to the gravel path that cuts through the green grass. And I come back to myself in the present moment, in the now, wherever I am sitting or I am walking. Often, I will also journal to further recognize and record whatever I go through as I walk through that lighthouse. And as I have gone through and I have cleaned out those things that no longer serve me. But whatever it is that works for you, this is the time for you to acknowledge who you are and who you are wanting to be. So it is time to shed that old skin. Let the world know who you are, and step out of your door. Hold your own lantern high, hold your own beacon high, and cut through the fog that keeps so many yet asleep. If it is through a specific ritual where you write things down and you burn them, or you shout them out over the ocean or over a mountain, or you just quietly think them during your meditation, let the water wash away your thoughts. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow away your worries, and let the earth hold your feet and guide your spirit home. Blessed be, my friends. May the wind be always at your back, and the sun warm upon your face. It is spring. It's time to go out and plant some seeds and get into action and just dance and enjoy what is coming. Much love to all of you. I will be coming next week with a message from the Greek goddess Persephone, the goddess of spring and the underworld. She has been coming to me a little bit lately with reminders all about what we should be doing as spring comes upon us. Until then, have a wonderful Sunday, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.